Boy, All Star Izzy, we are live full in effect. Come have a conversation with a star. Feliz Navidad. Merry Christmas to everybody. Thank you for replaying this. Shout out to those who are pulling up in the building. My apologies for having to restart this over, but let's do this. Let's start a Q&A. Dating Q&A. Ask away. Dating Q&A. Ask me anything. Ask me, ask right away. We're gonna put like ask right away. Xmas edition, Christmas edition, some shit like that, right? Xmas edition. I fuck with that. I like how those words look together. Wait, just yep. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's see. Let's make it a little bit like this. Or you know what, too? I can also talk about what people are grateful for. I got a heart full of gratitude as of right now. I'd like to think. Let's see. Shout out to what's good, Gil? What's happening, Brody? Did you have a good time with your family and friends? I did. I most definitely did. I got a heart. I got a heart full of gold. I got a heart full of gold. But it's so interesting seeing like family, like how could man. I'm gonna express this in a way in the future in a second, but give me some time as I'm allowing some people to come in. Shout out to everyone that's pulling up. It's your boy All Star Izzy. We're in the late night vibe tonight, late night Christmas vibe, where we're just gonna be having conversations. We're gonna speak on dating, confidence, self discovery, anything that requires into that. This is the hour. This is the time. You have me here. I'm Santa Claus. I will make your wishes come true. Let's see. I don't celebrate the holidays, but I'm very grateful to have this time off. My family back home is doing good. I just saw them this past weekend. That's good. That's good to know. That's good to know. You did mention something about your family the other day too. At least when it comes to motivation, you were mentioning your family. No, it was great to see my family though. It was an amazing time. It also whenever I see my family, it always just so nice to be with them, and especially because people are so different. Zorman, great to see you, but like people are so different. Like especially if you're learning, you're advancing, evolving yourself. Want to put yourself into new perspectives, heights, environments. Depending on because I'm against of like getting with family, even if they're how do I say it? You know how people want to get with their family even though they don't necessarily get along well or they've been abusive before or certain things like that. I, you should definitely cherish the people that are there that are meant to be there for you and that will be there and that are willing to change their ways. I think that's something that people take advantage of a lot or a lot of people don't necessarily see as a blessing in life when people are able to look past themselves, stubbornness, because that happens a lot in family. I used to have problems, and when that was more so like growing up though, like middle school, um, teenager. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, it's a true blessing to have family that's immediate family at that. Those who um, want to see you win and they want that for you. And if you don't have that, you'll find your family the way that you do. But just in general, I mean, it's nothing to take advantage of. It's a beautiful thing. Let's see. I do seem pretty chill. I'm most definitely chill. Merry Christmas, Draco. It was most definitely around. Yes, it's really great to see you as well. As always, of course. You know. Feliz cumpleaños, Draco. Feliz cumpleaños. Feliz cumpleaños. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. It's been a long day. I've been saying Feliz Navidad all day. I apologize, y'all. I just got back from like a 2 hour drive. So I do apologize. I'm losing cool points again. Here we go. But yeah, nah. It has been a long day, but it's been a great day. It's nothing that I'd take granted for. You know, seeing and being with my family is a nice thing. It's most definitely a nice thing. A nice time to have. Again, because it's not taking granted for the situations and cherishing the moments that you have with people that you can be around, that you can trust, that you can enjoy. And I think that's the best part of it. Now, I'm not saying I'm definitely not with the part of going back to the family just because they're your family, but they treat you like shit and all that type of shit. I don't advise that. And I actually don't want nobody that listens to me or that comes across this replays it to be around that. Even if you're like, oh well, that's the family, that's all I got. You know, walking away is it's a superpower too. But just in general, if you got family that's I mean, that's there for you. I think that's amazing. And I have my thankfully my family's there. My family supports. My family loves me. They're they're incredible. They got their ways, of course. I mean, they're just family, but at the same time, it was nice to be around them. It was, like as you see, I'm definitely chilled. You would thought I was like, when I don't want to say that. Let me not be too explicit, but yeah, I'm definitely chill with my nephews. I was just with family, and I just had a good time, bro. I just had a good time. It makes me enjoy so much of the simplicity of life, and it, this may touch the souls of those who are ambitious, but if you're ambitious or you're goal oriented, and a lot of that you do in your business requires a lot of your time and attention. A lot of people don't live the way that you do, because I have super high goals for myself. Right now, I'm not gonna put myself in a position to burn out or anything of of that nature. But if you have high goals for yourself, you can be so caught up in the process of what you're doing, which is good. Stay in that flow state. But it's also beautiful to, like, for instance, my mother, right? It's my mom. She loves gardening. My mother loves to just garden. She likes to just be outside. Like, she just enjoys the simplicity. And I love my simple things as well. But my mom, like, it's like you just gotta enjoy the way people enjoy simplicity in life sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I'm such a achiever. Like, I'm a high achiever. I'm out here getting, like, doing what I'm doing. But it's beautiful to see when you can just kind of take a moment to enjoy and appreciate what people appreciate. And I love that shit, bro. I mean, that's a big thing of mine. Thank you for putting that, Zormina. I don't know what's going on with Nightbot. I'm gonna try to recreate it. Actually, let me do that in a second. But if you are here in the building, thank you for being here. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. We're on the road to 2K. Ask any dating Q&A. Have a conversation with a star. And matter of fact, Feliz Navidad. I was gonna say Compianos again. A long day, but Merry Christmas to everybody passing by. Happy holidays to those who do celebrate it, and express gratitude. Express gratitude. There's always something to appreciate. I promise you, there's always something to appreciate, no matter what. Let's see. Family's just me, mom, dad, needs very small, for sure. Yeah. No cool points lost at all. I'll bet that. Thank goodness. I'll say that mine is not that far away. Right. It's unfortunate. Meaning a family should be healthy. Yeah, for sure. I think it's just being able to see people live in their own reality. I think there's a beauty in that. It's like appreciating art almost. Like, you go to an art museum and you're seeing different pieces of paintings and arts. It may be different from the actual type of art. You may like graffiti, but you see something that is like marbles, and they got they laminated the texture different, right? But there's a way to appreciate that type of stuff. There's a way to appreciate that type of art, and I think it's just, everybody live their own reality. And I love seeing, like, especially my nephews. My nephews, they live in their own reality, and I think it's beautiful. Like, stepping away from your routine and being able to embrace other people. And that's a beautiful thing. But that's why, like, I always talk about a big thing, because like in school, right? This makes me think of schools and communities. I was never just tied down to, like, one type of clique. I was always cool with everybody, the jocks, the nerds. I was cool with the arts, the artsy folks. I was cool with the people who were skateboarding, the gothic. Like, I was cool with all those types of people. It's at the end of the day, people have their own way of living life, and I think that's a beauty in that, bro. Don't mean we gotta agree on certain shit, but there's a appreciation for people enjoying the simplicity and what brings them joy. And I like seeing people enjoy their life. Like, I like seeing my mom lit up when she's talking about her plants and shit. Like, when she's talking about that and with, stuff like that. But that's just small. That's something small. And why I'm talking about this, because I'm like, you got to just appreciate life, but appreciate those in your life that you're able to appreciate them, bro. You know what I mean? Life can be short, life can be long, but at the end of the day, it's please cherish those moments. As much as you cherish your own, cherish those that you want to make time for. and there's a love for that. You know what I'm saying? Shit just be beautiful, bro. I like appreciating life really makes you really makes you appreciate like a lot of other things. Just appreciating just what things are. It's very similar to what more than meets the eye theory. It's like don't see things for what you want to see it as. If you're an achiever like myself, we may want to see the world need to be like this. Sometimes things are not like that. Things go a little bit slower. Things a little bit more slow paced. They're on a different way. But that's because it's for the other person. And it's being able to appreciate that. Like, damn, that's some fine ass art. Hey, Feliz Navidad, Kenneth. Great to see you, my dog. Each star has their own section in the universe. Exactly. And then each section of the universe is the universe. Isn't there so much beauty with drywall? Like, isn't it there isn't so much, it's so vast and it's expansive and it's beautiful to know that like everybody is their own universe. Like you are a universe. Every single person has their own shit. And it blows my mind. You see, I think it was earlier somebody asked me, it was like, if I wasn't a YouTuber, what I'd be doing. I told her I'll be an astronomer. I'll be out there studying the stars, studying the space. Micronism, we live in one world, but there are many worlds inside. Yeah. It's woo. I just be so brain blasted, and I be loving this shit. But that's why I love what I do. Love people. Love just creating and assisting, because everybody's like, even if people see this. My thing is that I remember when I was talking about it in my live earlier, and this is still something I want to bridge into what I was talking about earlier. It was just that, there's a lot of lonely, angry people around the holidays. There's a lot of people that feel bad about like they're not with their family. They're not with this. They're pushed everyone away. Nobody wants to be around them, and it's kind of like, not even kind of like, it's a lot like, where is all the focus and attention is towards the negativity about what's happening. And if there is something negative about it, what you need to do is look within. But aside from all that, is really saying, what can we do to look at the positive of like what life is given to us? You know what I'm saying? Like what life is providing. What can we learn from this? And there's so much beauty in that. Because let's say you are alone. Let's say you are alone for Christmas. Let's say you are alone for New Year's. What is the positivity in that? Like what? Like, okay, yes, you're alone, but what if that's something that you ultimately always wanted? And that's why you're at this predicament. A lot of things you got to realize in your mind. Went to go see my little brother for the first time, and knowing he won the race makes me happy. I celebrated that. Hell yeah, bro. That's lit. That's amazing. Like my nephew, because, we open Christmas, we open gifts a little bit early. And my nephew, he likes Minecraft. So I got him this chicken jockey plush. He's holding that. He's showing everybody around. He's like, look at this. He's holding it. He's just having a really good time with it. And it's like seeing just the joy in that, or just in the joy of and the other stuff that he has, it was exciting to see his excitement. And that's a beautiful thing. Like the world doesn't just, our reality is our reality, but the world doesn't just revolve around us. And there's so much wisdom in that though. There's so much to explore, even in that space of like, although we're in our reality, and see this gets a little deep in this shit, but although we're in our reality, the world still doesn't revolve around us. And it's so beautiful. Like, damn, that should be blowing my mind, because it's like we are really just specks in the universe. Although we're here, which I'm grateful for my stars. Shout out to you guys. Thank you guys for being here. I also thank you guys for being part of this journey. But just like, we're all just specks of this shit. We're all just specks of like a point in the universe, which is amazing. And I really love that. And I enjoy that. Excuse me, guys. Just one moment. What the heck? Let's see. Let's see, when beauty and struggles and the hardships, the painful moments. That's the whole idea of rising. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Core memory moments. Yeah. We come into this world with nothing, we leave with nothing. So all we can really do, is give this life away. Purpose is about giving. It is about giving. Like, to be selfish is to be selfless. To provide, a big thing. A lot of the stuff that I do, it comes from me, and it's for me to put out. But a lot of this stuff, like, and I'm putting myself in this position because I'm just using myself as an example. What I do is I give out what I learn, and I intellectualize it. I make it as simple as possible. I craft it to give to the world for them to have something, and it's just a part of recycling and providing. Like the other day, not even the other day, excuse me. I was in a conversation. I was having a conversation with my sister, and she was telling me about how like the Ice Spice and the SpongeBob thing has been happening and stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, that's crazy. Because honestly, I think the outfit is a little bit too much for a kids event, right? But industry, stylists, Hollywood, blase, blase, they do what they do, right? So I remember when we were talking, she was like, yeah, that's crazy. And I was like, yeah, it is crazy, but you know what? All that shit is going to recycle. I was like, this shit has always been happening for a minute. Now, I'm not saying it's correct, but really what I'm saying right now is that it's about what we can do in our control as we're teaching our kids to grow up a certain way. What can we give them? What lessons can we teach them for them to become a well-respected, open-minded monster going in the future, going in the forward? Like going forward in the future is what I really meant to say. I apologize, you guys. Shout out to everyone that's pulling up in the building. Don't forget to hit the like button. My name is All Star Izzy. We are here on the road to the top. But just in general, like when I think about my nephews, I know there's a certain influence that happens, and there's a lot of impact that happens when you're growing up with people that are younger than you or that have influence, or if you're around a certain environment, community, whatever. There's a lot of influence going on. And I think, and the biggest thing to know is that things are always still going to occur, but it's about what can you provide. Not to say that you're only just, not to say you can't live, but the purpose is to live. And as you do live, you figure out what you need to provide. Beautifully said. I can end the live right there. Excuse me. Cause to like, I think that there's so, what's up, me too. But I think there's so much emphasis on like, what is purpose? How old am I? I'm 27. But I think there's so much emphasis on like, what is purpose? What is this? Like, what is, you know what I mean? Like, what is the purpose of life, and what is my purpose? And the reason why I'm saying a lot of that is because shit, bro, when I was like 13, 14, I'm thinking at that time, I'm actually thinking, and I'm asking questions. What is my purpose? I'm like, I question things. I was questioning things at a very young age. I used to just be like, is it like, why do we gotta do this? Like, why does it have to be certain things? Like, I remember one time, it's so funny. We was at school, and I think like I forgot where I think they had like a sink inside the classroom or some shit. And I remember I was talking to my teacher. I asked him, I was like, wait, hold on. Like, and this is just a small example of me questioning shit. We washing our hands, right? We're cleaning them. So we use our dirty hands to turn the water on. We put soap on, we wash them, and then we touch the things again. And I'm like, isn't that gonna do the same thing for us? Like, why are we doing this? I started just questioning it. I was like, why are we doing, like, what's the point of this? We're gonna be touching our dirty hands again. But it was basically just questioning stuff. Keeping an open, like a curious mind is a good mind in society, in my opinion. I think curiosity is a really great thing to have, and especially if you're a kid, or if you got a nephew, a son, you got a little brother, you got a sister, even a niece, whatever. If they're curious about certain things and they ask you why a lot, that is a good thing. That shouldn't be shut down. That should really be even. That should, like, yeah, you got it. Generosity is about more than money, for sure. Yeah, sharing knowledge, gratitude, compassion. Yeah, be generous. Absolutely. Yeah, most definitely. It most definitely is. Like I learned at a young age, like that's why I talk a lot about like when they talk about looks, money, and status in dating, right? People talk about looks, money, and status, and why looks are this, and why status or money is this, money is everything for that. You know, thankfully, I grew up where I didn't have a lot. I didn't have a lot. I wasn't. We weren't dirt poor, but we didn't have a lot of money. We didn't have a lot of money, bro. We had to use our imagination to make our two-bedroom apartment feel like a playground. Like we didn't have no tables. All we had was blankets. We were doing headstands against the wall. We're feeling like we're in a picnic. We used to have a small TV on the ground on the carpet. I think it might have been on a blanket or some shit. We used to have one VCR movie, and we used to just eat like fried chicken. But I don't even remember where it's from. I think like from Kroger or Publix, some shit, maybe Walmart. Get that, eat it, and we would just enjoy it. We'll find the joy in what we're having. I mean, of course, there was moments where I'm like, damn, I wish I had more. But overall, I was given the opportunity to enjoy and find joy in what I had, even if I didn't have all of it. Because thankfully, that journey taught me how to have happiness in the moments, even when there wasn't a lot of things materialized. So imagine that going forward. But that's the thing. It's like there's so much joy in life. Love that this is the conversation tonight. Providing service and value to the world. Absolutely, yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. And you know, too, it's like if people find that yo, the best, and I'll state this now. This is the official all-star perspective on how to find your purpose in this world. The way to find your purpose in this world for anyone who feels lost is replaying this anything that finds a gem in like 20 years. Best way to find your purpose in this world, you know, because we're going to go global in this motherfucker. It's the stars, baby. We overnight with this shit. We successful. But the best way to find your purpose is to live and to get out of your head so much and to just do the things that excite you. Seems scary, seems simple, and it's not like that. Just do that one thing. Just find out who you are when you're exhilarated. Who are you when you feel alive, when you feel passionate? That feeling is not going to last forever. But you will find that you will be joyful in the things that you experience. And when you find and start doing those type of things, you will have your purpose in this world. 1000%. Because I believe I have my purpose in this world and I'm living it and I'm doing it. But I think there's more than what I just see. You know what I'm saying? To see is to believe, but to know is to grow. I know what my purpose is. But at the same time, what I could see it as to become could be completely different from what I actually see. Because to be honest, I'm always know that I'm destined for greatness. I mean, it's just in me. It's my consistent efforts. It's what I do. It's something. It's not just a wishful thinking, as we talked about. It's an embodiment. It's just what it is. But all the time, I'm always shown that it's greater than what I think I see, and I'm grateful for that. Children find magic because they look for it. 1000%. Salute, Danny. Because they're sick of, yep. Curiosity is underrated. Curiosity is underrated, bro. People try to, it's like being stuck. See, now it's a different thing. Okay, this is very different when you know what you're talking about and you've experienced it and you're like, okay, like this is what this is, right? Like for instance, the difference between a woman playing you and a woman not playing you, right? A woman that's gonna play you, she's gonna make up many excuses. She's gonna want to do things on her own terms. Excuse me. She's gonna play ghost. She's gonna play ghost tag with you. She's gonna give you sweet little lies. A woman that's not gonna play you is gonna be a woman who wants to be there, who's communicative, who's flirts with you, who wants to be there. She's showing effort, right? Those things are true. And that's like the cap to it. Now there's things you can learn with it, but that's the cap. But having a limitation upon what you want to think or what you want to see in this world, if you limit yourself, you're. I think that's like the point of poison, to be honest. Like that's a poison in somebody's mind. You shouldn't don't. To be honest, I don't even like on a real note, on a grand scheme of it all, right? I truly don't think really within people want to be limited. I just believe that a lot of people, right? They only identify with it because that is all they know. But I think when people start to unlock those parts within themselves, they'll be okay. Like that, once they start seeing it for themselves, dog. That's why I say, bro, I believe everyone's a star. Everyone has the right to achieve what they want. It's just about doing something about it, dog. I was raised not to really ask questions, which is why I'm so contemplative and question many things as an adult today. Better late than never. It is definitely better late than never. You know, and the thing, like you said, great you started so young. Most definitely, I'm thankful for that too. But you know, why? Like one of my mottos for we are evolution, right? But All Star Lifestyle is you have a voice for a reason. And I still get it to this day. And I notice that's just gonna be that's a part of my destiny. I'm always gonna get I'm always gonna have my fucking oppositions in the shit. But just I was raised with a lot of like combativeness with me speaking up, me and my curiosity. I would have a lot of insecure adults. I would and the mentors that helped me, they never said anything was wrong with how I question things. They said there's just a way you can transmute your curiosity into a way to work it for yourself instead of like using, because I used to use my curiosity in a way to like for myself, but it was like a way to manipulate. I was a bit of a trickster, I'm not gonna lie. I was definitely, because I was just like, people are such like wild, so I was like, I'm gonna just use it for my own good. But just in general, like there's always gonna be people who are gonna be like, why are you asking so many questions? Why are you doing this? A great teacher knows that when someone is curious and they're asking great questions, that is a good thing. That is someone who's curious about it. Because actually, I was talking about this shit earlier, not on the live, but I was talking about like there's a big difference between a let's say like a lady asking like questioning or asking you things versus a woman who's questioning your existence. Are you sure you're really like that? Are you sure you're really gonna do that? Are you you know there's a difference between that and is that something that you actually do? Like, and I'm only asking because you know I just never heard this before. I've never seen this way before. Or is it like this something that has this really worked out before? Like things like there's a huge difference in this in society. I believe, and I think there's a lot of elements that come within it. But I see a lot more positive. But I do comprehend that there's a lot of negativity in those who are curious and ask questions. A lot of people can feel like they need to shut down those free thinkers. I mean, what we say about we are evolution. Young vicious tigers seeking our fangs into this world with no hesitation and forward thinking only because we're free think. That's why we are evolution started. That's why this all really started. It's because I'm a free thinker. I think outside of certain shit. I want to learn to my own routes of doing things, right? We in the building. Shout out to, yes, thank you for putting that, Viva. Yes. The goal is 2K. Thank you guys for this. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe. We on the road to the top. My apologies. Let me see this shit. I appreciate you. The ones who ask questions actually lead by example for sure. Most definitely. Homie could be making some passive income on here. How you mean, bro? Yeah, I mean, go ahead, spam if you want to work the algorithm. Appreciate it though. And ask what they need to ask. Yeah, exactly. Like you ever been that kid in class who asked the question when everybody in the class wanted to know, but you were the first person to be like, hey, let's say you're reading something and you didn't know how to pronounce the word ambidextrous. Okay, small example. I don't know how to pronounce. Excuse me. What is ambidextrous? Like, let's just say you say it crazy. The class start laughing. Maybe the teacher giggles just a little bit. But then they're like, no, this is how you spell it out, right? This is how you do it. And you ever had like other people like, okay, cool. Okay, this is how you do it. Bro, raising your hand and being able to speak up for yourself, that's a sign of leadership. That's a sign of curiosity. That's a sign of somebody who is breaking out of the norm. And what I mean by the norm, I mean by the norm of like, you're breaking out of the norm of fear, doubts, negativity, shyness, and all that. See, now here's the thing. And this is what's beautiful because I, not only with just the clients that I have, and, you know, because I have a lot more male, I have more of a male adult viewership, along with ladies too, because, you know, I can never count y'all ladies out with y'all sexy asses. But a lot of it when I like, okay, let's give this instance for my nephew. If I can tell there's hesitance on something, he wants to speak up on something, I give him room to speak on what it is. I'm like, hey, listen, it's okay. Don't shake up so much. right? I can tell you, are you all right? No, I'm scared. Why are you scared? I'm scared because I don't know if I say this, if it's bad, something like that. He'll form a sentence like that. Okay, hey, listen, I'm not here to tell you right or wrong in this moment, but it's okay for you to speak up like this. Tell me what's going on. Because you can, especially with children, you can visibly, and I sound like I'm a fucking parent. I'm just good at what I do. You know what I mean? Just good at what I do. But nah, you can visibly see it on children, and it's a lot with adults too. But you can visibly see it on people when they try to hide how they truly feel in their body language, right? Shout out to psychology, bro. I never took psychology. I always studied like human behavior, but not because I was like, this is the game or this is what I do. Nah, I really just study myself, to be honest. I studied myself and I asked a lot of questions for those who knew more than me, and still to this day. Because, you know, we don't know everything, but I did study a lot, like just because I used to question like my own shit. I used to, I'm like, why the hell am I, like, why am I, like, a good thing, like, when I was super scared before to talk to women, approach women. Bro, there's a video of me in high school turning red as fuck talking to my crush. Like, when, I remember that day and, like, that happened, and I remember just, like, reflecting on it, like, a couple days later, right? And I was just like, damn, like, why am I like this? Like, why do I turn super red? Why do I get stiff? Why can't I formulate a sentence correctly? Like, why is my heart beating so fast? And I'm like, okay, I started getting the answers to these questions. I just had to admit, I'm scared. Like, oh shit, I'm actually scared. A small example, you about to go bungee jumping, you about to go on a roller coaster, you're scared as fuck. Your body gets tense, you close your eyes, you do certain things. But it's just important to like be like, why am I doing that? And if because most people don't, it's not in those instances, but just in the instant of like learning and developing self-improvement and growing up. You got to ask yourself these questions in order to level up and move to the next thing. By the way, Gil, I did watch a little bit of Ready Player One earlier today. My family, I played that shit when I was over there with my family. Bro, when I tell you, that movie is so fucking good. Like, I seen that scene again where when he went backwards and shit. And I was like, damn, like that is such a good fucking sequence, man. I love Ready Player One. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. Damn, my elbow. Go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe. We on the road to the top. I appreciate you guys for being here. Let's see. How beautiful it is for how beautiful it is for this technology. You can have people encourage you like this just by logging on. We didn't have that when it was going. No, that's real. Yeah, it is. It's a blessing. It's a blessing for real. It's a blessing. There's just definitely gonna come a day where it's gonna be hundreds, thousands in this shit. You know, cause ain't no, we not, maybe underrated for now in the eyes of many, but I promise you, this shit is some superstar, global sensation type shit. This is the lifestyle. 1,000. Gotta have the understanding of who you are. That's the source of the game, for sure. I'm running a mile a minute with my thoughts. You good. Keep doing it. Keep talking. You watched it on Netflix. You watched Ready Player One? Hold on. Wait, was it off a suggestion that I provided, or that was something that you just did on your own? What did that mean when he went backwards? Danny, I'm so fucking glad that you asked. Okay, so check me out, bro. All right, so boom, bro. So we watched this shit. We watched this shit last year. By the way, we're gonna watch it again this year, but we're gonna watch it the first week of. We might even watch that shit again on New Year's night. I ain't gonna lie, because I'm doing a New Year's celebration on the 31st of this month, and then we're gonna have to get that. Oh yeah, but when he was racing backwards, yes. So basically, it was like, okay, what I was talking about is, yo, hold on, give me a second, Danny. Yo, Gil, did you notice when he went backwards? Because I was rewatching it. When he went backwards, he was going within. Like, yeah, he was going backwards, but he was inside going within. But regardless of what I'm talking about, Danny, is that when people want to get the key to a game, when they want to get a key to life, when they want to get a key to self-improvement, they want to get a key to something, The thing is that people think they got to go forward, meaning I need to become my best version. I got to do this. I got to do this. I got to be that. I got to be that. So basically what people are saying is that they just want to, it was tradition. Well, you're right. It's tradition. We're doing it. We're doing it. I apologize. I just know that night is going to be lit, but we're going to do it. It's tradition. You are completely right. I apologize. But anyways, it was just that everybody wants to like add on so many things to themselves. Like they want to just keep moving forward. I got to get my money up. I got to do this. I got to do that. And yes, I want you to improve in all those type of aspects, but you will be a shitty person doing the same thing at the same time if you never change who you are internally. So what I mean is that when he went backwards, about going backwards, the analogy is really that basically the creator provided the hint and said, why instead of going forward, why can't we just go backwards and switch up the game? Like let's break the rules type of thing. So in order to get the first key that every player was kept going forward from, everybody was trying to do the tracks. They're trying to get away from all the obstacles. They're trying to get away. They're trying to find different ways going forward. The creator said, let's go backwards. So once the main character went backwards, he went inside and got the key. But what I'm getting at is that it's not about trying to look forward and see the obstacles and try to create different ways and get this and like the money, the looks and whatever, all that type of stuff. It is about going within, backwards, because he even said it. Oh my god, he even said it too in the movie. He was like, going backwards is how you really go forward or some shit like that. It was something along those lines. But him going like backwards is why he got the key. If you really want to work and get self-improvement, you want to improve yourself, the only way is within. That is it. Like the only way is within. But that is the most backwards because people are afraid to go inside of themselves. And even going backwards means to take away all the armor that you're trying to put on to cover up the shitty person that you are. Or just not even the shitty person in a bad way, but the self-defeating person identity that you align yourself with. So it's like instead of trying to add it on, let it go. You gotta take it off, bro. You gotta get off all these things. Okay, I gotta take off this thing. I noticed I was a self-defeating behavior. I noticed I focused too much on my negativity. I noticed I focused too much on my thoughts, and that becomes my reality of it. Okay, now how does that happen? How instead of going forward and trying to debunk it and use your positive thoughts to get over the negative thoughts, go backwards because everybody wants to do that. But when you go backwards and see, this is how. You ever like, this is how you can evolve fast as a motherfucker. And people like be like, yo, you changed. You ever seen that meme where it's like the cocoon and the butterfly? You changed. Of course I did. I'm a butterfly. Some shit like that. It was like a little talking point. But that's basically saying is that when you go backwards, you're really going within to get the keys into yourself because you realize you're the key the whole time. Bro, it's beautiful in this shit. I think the way to go forward is walking and putting your car in drive if you're sitting. Okay, for sure. Absolutely. The key, bro. The key. Yes. Take 3 steps back to take 10 steps forward. Basically, yes, bro. Yes. It's going within is what's going to take everything outside. Like going within is going to help you every single time. But that's the backwards part because that's the part that's going with, let me find out about me. What is it? Deduct all the stuff that I try to add on. Let me deduct all the ways that I was. And once those things are gone, then you can propel yourself forward. Like that's how that happens fast. And that's how he got the key because he went backwards. Everyone's so fixated on going forward and especially with New Year's coming. Oh, New Year's resolution, New Year's this. I gotta get this, I gotta get that, right. Everybody's so focused on let me do something different into the next year. But that's everybody driving in the car going forward in the same obstacle. Let's break the rules. This is the Ready Player One analogy right here. Let's break the rules. The rules is saying about to be broken. No. Let's not think about what. Yeah, it's good to know we want to go to the gym and do different things, financial stuff, whatever the case is. It's good we want to know to do that. However, how can I do that effectively by eliminating the stuff that took me away from that last year when I said this? Simple thing. Quit lying to myself. Makes me a lot more effective. Work on my time management. Why am I not good with my time management? I think I got all the time in the world. I'm arrogant in that sense. I think that I can just sit around and I'll get my results some way somehow. You know, things like that. It's the goals are good, but it's about the person who are always trying to aim and hit those goals, but never actually hit those goals because they're too busy looking forward rather than going backwards, meaning going internally and saying, the reason why this never happened last year is because I was never consistent. The reason why it can repeat again is because I will either just be saying this to say it and I'll be inconsistent again, or I can make a decision to look at who I am, what I decided in my life, and take accountability for it. 100%. Okay. You look like the main character from Televanilla. Oh, ya tu sabes, Crash Out. Shout out to my dog, Crash Out. What's up, Brody? You already know that. The main character. Yeah, you know what? One day they got to get me in one of those. You're going to see me one day just in the telenovela. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be in one of those and I'm going to just let y'all know. I'm like, hey, look, we premiering tonight, 8 p.m. CST type shit. I'm like, yeah, my name's going to be like Eduardo or some shit. Eduardo, ¿por qué tú haces eso? Te quiero mucho, Eduardo. And right, this is what Sophia is telling me. And this is what I'm going to tell her as Eduardo. I'm like, Sofía, cálmate, por favor. Yo necesito un tiempo solo para yo. Un momento, por favor. Closing scene. Lights dim. Boom. Tuning in next Friday, 8 p.m. CST. Should be crazy, bro. Should be crazy. I see like forgiving yourself and gratitude to proceed. Yes, bro. Yes. What up, Paige? Hey, Feliz Navidad, Paige. Have a good one. Appreciate you. Yes, bro. Yes. Merry Christmas. Yes, absolutely. Eduardo. Manito, what's up, player? What's good with it? Your name going to be Sancho? Eduardo Sancho. No manches, way. No manches. Yeah, I'm going to hit that, bro. I'll tell you, hey, we can really do it. You know, because, like, bro, I would rather do a telenovela. I'd rather be a main character than that rather than being, like in one of those, like those gangster films. They go try to make me like a cholo and shit. Like, have my shit all the way up here. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what up, fool? Hey, what up, say? I heard you were talking smack to me, way. Yo, they call me Pedro. They call me Pedro from the north, way. Like, man, nah, fuck that. I gotta be a sexy ass main character. I gotta be a suave, smooth, cool, charismatic motherfucker, or I'm not finna get in that role. So all the telenovelas, all the ladies that watch me that want to put me in some roles, your boy will play Eduardo Sancho. Ya tu sabes. Shit will be lit, man. What's good? What's good? Dominican is we gonna have a cry. Oh, we gotta have a crossover episode. We gonna be long lost cousins. Long lost cousins. Hey, yo, primo. ¿Tienes la cerveza? We gonna hit one of those. My cut all-star when I see you on. Hey, I got you though. Thank you for the thought. Ooh, look at my dog Paula in there singing it hard out. Feel you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Oh yeah, no, I got you. Crash Out. I'm telling you, when I have my when I do my speech, I'm gonna be like this. I'm gonna be like, this is my trophy, right? I'm like, I just want to say, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the all-stars, shine within, shine without, authenticity, new sexy. And also shout out Crash Out, you know what I mean? 10% going to him and the fam, who he got, because he believed he seen it. He said the telenovela. And this is my first Oscar. I appreciate you guys. You guys are good for going. Thank you. Hit the stage, get off of there, and go party or some shit. What up, Jenny? What's up? What's up? How you doing, Jenny? You be Fabian? Ooh, we got Fabian. Hey, what's y'all names though? Okay. I'm gonna be Eduardo. Who else we got? We got Fabian, Eduardo. We gotta have all these folks. Who else? We gotta have some names. Cause hey, this shit's gonna be lit. This shit's gonna be tough. But yeah, man, that shit. Hey, no, I really could see that though. I was just actually talked to earlier about Well, I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep that to myself until we start seeing it a little bit more. You know, just something in the works, especially for 2026. Just know, you know what I mean. I don't know if I would do like a yeah. I'm gonna just keep it to myself. I really do want to have my first acting role on Black Mirror though. But you know what? A telenovela, I'd be okay with that. I'd be okay with that. Hispanics be on top. They need me out there. You know that Gilberto. Gilberto. That'd be lit. Skits in 2026. That would be fun, right? That would be fun. I'll keep that in mind. I'm supposed to be doing some filming stuff next year though. I am gonna be doing a lot more filming next year. Kind of like it's like skits, videos, music videos, and trailers. So we're gonna be doing a lot of that in 2026. Just materializing the vision, man. Alberto. El. Okay, y'all. Okay, so let me tell y'all something. I'm still, you know what I mean. I'm still getting my swag and me talking Spanish. So, Alberto. Alberto. So I'm still working on it. All right, you feel me? El Güero All Star. All right, bet El Güero. You don't hear the G? Okay. Listen. I'm out here learning. All right, hold on. Everybody chill. Everyone chill, man. Everyone chill. Nah, for sure. Nah, I got you though. I got you. Yeah. We're gonna do crossover episodes and everything. It's gonna be lit. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have a telenovela. I'm gonna have a romance, like a forbidden romance type of thing with this lady. So this is how I start off like a. Let's see. I'm a wealthy cartel's son. Cartel son pass. No, the father passes. I inherit his funds. I'm in deep trouble with there's a feuding other family, right? The guy doesn't like me. They come over because I want to make peace. I'm like, let's make peace. I'm not my dad. I know I'm his son. I am my own Eduardo Sancho, right? And then he's like, well, I don't know if I like you. I mean, how do I know that you're lying to me? How do I know that you're just trying to sell me something? You see, I got my guys behind me. And I'm like, listen, un momento, por favor. I have my guys with me too. Pero I just want to talk. Yo quiero hablar, güey. Right? I'm talking to him like that in the telenovela. And then he's like, oh, I don't know. How am I going to keep my daughter safe? His daughter pops up. Beautiful, long black hair, light brown eyes, like 25, right? And then he's like, how am I gonna keep her safe? And there's a close-up on her. You know, they put the lighting, they got the wind. So it's like all the wind is like pushing her hair and shit. It's like, psh, 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 and it's all shiny on her. And then I'm like, oh, her. And then boom, the forbidden love of Eduardo Sancho. Beautiful. Look, I just gave the whole series out. I got it. Oh, that's your actual name? Is lit. Suave, you know that. Pancho Santos. Most definitely, yeah. So yeah, that's how it's gonna be. That's gonna be the forbidden love, romance. It's gonna be spicy. It's gonna be intimate. It's gonna be crossover episodes. There's gonna be some. I'm gonna say mature. I want to say mature because I was gonna use certain language here, but let's keep it cool. What up, Angel? How to get a person to like you back? Leave them alone. They should like you. Best way to get them like you back. There's really, honestly, there's no real tactic on it. Even if it depends. It depends. Cause my thing would be just leave them alone. That's one. Number two, if you don't know they like you back, tell them that you like them and that you've been feeling them. You want to know if they like you back. Simple as that. Just like be honest and be direct about it. Other than that, I'll say like if you're afraid and they're giving you like signs, I mean you should probably just leave it alone. The Mexican Romeo and Juliet. Exactly. Hold on, Cortez. Shoot them. I'll get exactly, Daddy, exactly. Yeah, like, hey, listen. Yo, Javier, right? I'm talking to Javier. Javier is the other group leader who had who had beef with my father that passed, right? And I'm like, listen, I know I inherited his fortune, but listen to me, Javier. You need to listen to what I say right now, because I got my guys with me, right? I'm gonna hit the. I got my guys with me. And one thing I need to let you know is that I am not here for war. I'm here for love. They panel in on the daughter's face, Sophia. I'm here for love, and they panel, and she's like, and I'm like, I'm here. I don't want to start a war, man. I got my guys there. They might just do something. Pero yo quiero hablar, which means I just want to talk. Right? Boom. Next episode airing next Friday. Ooh, that shit gonna be spicy and clean. Yeah, 1000%. Yeah, you don't get someone like you back, yeah. Nah, for sure. He said, I just need my $500,000. I'm out the game. I got you, bro. I got you. They should be lucky. Yeah, most definitely. Yeah. Most definitely. No, I got you for sure. I may need you there for support though. Like I'm gonna have the open, the open thing like this. I'm gonna have the chain. It's got to be a bigger chain, a thicker chain. I'm gonna have this, maybe like some studs and shit. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna be sitting in a chair like this. Listen, I'm not trying to play with you right now, but I want to let you know I just want peace. I don't want nothing more, nothing less. I just want peace. Look, I'm gonna end up becoming an actor. I'm gonna have my own acting debut in the future. Red carpet status. I tell you, we doing this shit, bro. Like I said in my other live, I'm making celebrities. My all-star lifestyle is not about a normal lifestyle. It's about putting you in a position to become that star. I'm gonna make you that. With the fan blowing in the in the bank. Oh yeah, exactly, Crush. Exactly. That's how I gotta look. You know that. All that. Oh yeah, I'm be like, hey, give me a moment. I'm gonna be feeling like this. I feel like this right here. My dog moves on. Like, hold on. Listen, I just wanna. And then this is me talking to Sophia. Sophia, I really want to be with you, and I really want to caress your body. But you know your dad is going to kill you if he sees you with a guy like me. Telenovelas, they be so overly dramatic. They're going to hate me. How do you not like me? I mean, how do you love me? She's going to be like, well, but Eduardo, I love you. I know you're dangerous. I know my dad doesn't love you, but I just can't go one day without thinking about you. Sophia, do you really mean that? Listen, how about this? You come see me later at midnight. I will tell my guards that you're somebody else. What I want you to do, put on a different type of outfit. You come over, I got you, I'll let you in. You'll do that for me? I will. But you gotta promise me something, Sophia. The moment you try something, I may like you, but I probably will still do something to you if you do something wrong to me. I never will. Bye. Boom. Next episode airs the next Friday. It's a movie, bro. Hey, go ahead and sign me. Go ahead and get me going. I got you. Cracking up. Yeah, nah, they be so, in the K-dramas and the telenovelas, they be so, whatchamacallit, they be so, like, dramatic. It's insane. But I'm like, bro, I feel it. Like, I'm really killing some drama. You should do small scripts on you, All-Star, and they will be flocking to book you. You're right. Let me, I got my pen and paper here somewhere. Let me write that down. Because that's actually something in development. All I need is me, a script, a nice camera, and a woman to really paint the picture that I want. I mean, I'm going to be shooting a lot of trailers and scripts and videos, but hold on. Damn. On YouTube, bet that, yeah, for sure. I can act out some things. That'd be lit. Forbidden Love, list here. How do you already have the script narration down? I'm just, what it is I'm a bit of a romantic myself. For the right lady, I like to say. Okay, low key, he likes me back, but I dead ass don't know how to make the first move. Wait, hold on, Angel, how old are you? We will watch, bro, and share for sure. Short films, Tubi. Somebody can't speak too much on it, but I was actually offered a show. I was offered a show. I can't speak too much on like what the on what it is or what it's about, because I'd rather that actually be more concrete. But I was offered a show that could or will be potentially pitched to Tubi. So I was there's a lot of things in the works, y'all. There's a lot of things in the works. You 19? Okay, Angel, are you a girl? Are you a lady? It's natural. Telling them all for sure, yeah. Them Tubi movies be wild, yeah, like How the Grinch Stole Bitches. You saw that shit? I ain't watched the movie, but I saw the title. I was like, yo, this is crazy. Monologues for sure. Tubi is created for you. No, okay, cool. Okay, well, hold on. Okay, he low-key likes me, but I deadass don't know how to make the first move. It's not, to be honest, it's not for you to make the first move. The man, he needs to make the first move, to be honest. I mean, like, he needs to be the one to, like, I mean, what was I doing at 19? I like you. I like you. I mean, okay. All right. What you see? I'll help you out. He kind of did, but I rejected him. Wait, hold on though. Wait, okay, Angel, you gotta talk to me. All right, hold on. So he kind of did make a move, but you rejected him. Okay, so what? Okay, now answer me. What was the move, and why did you reject him? If you like him, you had to talk to me, All-Star, before you tell them any of the business plan. I got you, Crash Out the manager. I got you, bro. I got you. I gotta take some headshots. I gotta take some more professional photo shoots. Put them all around. Hit the pose real quick. Oh, listen, bro. I'm about to 2026, bro. Let's go and bro. More pictures, videos, like skits and shit. We go, bro. Man. Yes. Yeah. Do you know what you want? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Angel. Yeah. So we gotta talk. We gotta talk. He asked for my social, but my dumbass rejected him because I panicked. All solid exposure, all 2026. 1,000%. He asked for my socials, but my dumbass. Okay, wait. Okay. Is he like in school with you? He asked for my socials because I panicked. Okay. So this is what you need to do. Okay, answer this next one. Is he like in school? Like, are you gonna be able to see him still, type of thing? Like, how, you still gonna see him in person? Is this somebody you work with? Let's go to fuck up in 2026, man. I gotta take more pictures. My designer was getting on me about that shit the other day. He was like, you need to take more fucking pictures. You need to take pictures every month. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. Let's do it. No, he's like my parents' friend's son. Parents' friend's son. Are you gonna see this person again? There's no hope for me no more. I'm gonna just accept defeat. Well, if you're gonna see this person again, this is what you need to do. All right, Angel. Actually, one more question. I know I'm asking a lot of questions, but I need definite answers here, okay? Do you want this man? Yes or no? Modern day in these days, they should have a business card with all these socials on it. Back in the day, I gave some of my beeper number or my 2A. Times change quickly. Yeah, I need something that's gonna like require it all. Like, I mean, shit. The multi-talented all-star is he? Empowerment coach, superstar, actor, creative director, and your favorite fucking global sensation. Yes, I do, but he's experienced and I'm not. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do, Angel. All right. If you want the guy, this is what you're gonna do. Next time you see him, if you do, 2 ways. I'm gonna give you 2 ways because I'm kind of a cool guy. Number 1, if you see him again, I do want your socials. Um, and I find you attractive. That's what you're gonna say. All right? That's number one. Number two is to go. This may be a little embarrassing, but you may do it anyways. Who knows? Number two, hey, tell your parents or the parents' friend. Can I have the son's number? He actually, I gave him the wrong number, something like that. That's what you're gonna do. If you want him, that's exactly what you're going to do. And if you don't want him, don't do any of the things that I just told you. Like he's dated a lot, but I haven't. He'll be all right. Guys, can you explain to me what is that word? What word? I just see an emoji and says, "What is that?" What are you talking about? Oh no. I don't know, bro. You got a blank thing next. I don't know. It just says like looking emoji, some shit. Is the word? Wait, what is the word? It just says is the word. Y'all joking with me? You need to trademark some Barrow All Star. What you mean? The word? It's like. But yeah, Angel, if you're still here, I need you to speak to me. But yeah, we gonna go crazy, y'all. We gonna have a good one. For your novella, trademark Sombrero All Star. For your novella. Okay, I got you. Bugging each other something, but the word is meaning lose a battle. Losing a battle like in a video game. What are we talking about? Okay, listen, I'll shoot my shot, bro, but I'm gonna take things slow as first. As long as you shoot your shot, that's all I ask for. You want this person, you're gonna do it. Because if you rejected it, then that's one thing. But two, and also, I don't know what the Amanda, great to see you, by the way. I don't know what the real what is it called? I don't know what y'all really did inside out, like the conversations y'all had. So I can't really be like, oh, this is what the body language, and y'all was flirting, so he has socials. Sometimes people just ask for socials and shit, and they don't think anything more. So it's really up to you, and it's really up to the man to say something, right? But some men don't operate that way. But it's up to you to find out if this person does like you. How do you approach a crush in the gym without being annoying and on some chill vibe? Well, okay, I got you. So, I got you. So what you do, you see a crush at a gym. Hey, you talk to her, hey, excuse me. She got headphones, she's over here. She like this. Get her headphones, big ass. She like this, doing her, you know what I'm saying? She repping out, she fucking out, rocking out. Say, hey, excuse me. Hit the finger, right? Hit the finger and look at her. And she gonna, oh yeah, hey, yeah, what's up? Right? Or whatever the fuck she responds is like, what you said that? Listen, I just wanted to let you know that I find you attractive. Didn't want to bother you too much. I know that you're working out. Saw you pass by. I wanted to say hello. My name's Isaac. Bow. Boom. Bat. That's all you need to know. Get her attention. Have manners. Let her know why you're there. Be in and out and go about your day. But that's just one way to do it. One thing I will say though is that I definitely do not advise to approach or shoot your shot at women at the gym. Now you can. I'm not saying you can't, but in what I choose is just that the gym to me is more like it's just a space to be in and out. I go to the gym an hour tops, like an hour in and out. There may be a nice looking woman and shit. Okay, cool, yeah, for sure. Other than that, I'm in my zone. I don't even like going to public gyms anymore though. I need my own private gym. I don't want to fucking wait for no damn treadmill. I don't want to wait for the bench press. I don't want to wait for dumbbells. Like I need my own shit. But that's exactly what I'll say. Don't trick a membership for sure. Yeah, I don't think it's just an appropriate place, but that would be the way to do it. It's also being mindful that of course they're there to work out. You got women are always being looked at, seen, ass, titties, flying, whatever the case is. People probably been looking, and And it could be a little weird because she could be thinking, how many times has she seen you? Like if she's seen you multiple times and now you just build the courage the third week, it's gonna be kind of odd. Cause she's like, damn, you now just saying something? It's best to say it at the time that you really feel it, type shit. Like, okay, hold on. I think she's fine. Let me at least say something. Let me holler at her. That's what I say. You want a fit female all-star? Don't lie. I mean, I don't mind that. I don't mind a fit body. Yeah, for sure. That too, Gil, yeah. I don't mind that. I don't mind a good, fine-looking woman, you know? I don't like no out of control, like super unhealthy body. Like I don't really like that. I don't really like that. Personally for me. But you know, there's been some cute women that got some, you know what I mean, they ain't gotta have like the craziest fit body and abs and shit. But I mean, I don't mind that either. Okay, I'll listen. Yeah, for sure. Seen that. You gotta make eye contact for sure. As long as you're not going to the gym intentionally just to get women, yup, for sure. Real response, yeah. You are a little creepy. Yeah. Just a nice one, bro. You just gotta, hey, this is what we do. You know what I mean? Listen. Okay, you're doing your thing. You can even, I mean, I would just advise to go in and out really into the convo. I never shot my shot at a woman in the gym. I never got in the gym. Like, again, I can see like, oh, she's a good looking woman. But I'll never be like, I need to go shoot my shot. I need to go back. Because my mentality is in there is just, I'm in there to work out. Like, I go out enough for me to see whatever, like, to meet all types of women. Let's see. Great response. Hey, have a great one, Crash Out. I'm mentally epped right now, insecure, no confidence, low self-esteem, socially awkward. Don't know how to talk to people, overthinking. Don't know how to talk to people, overthinking how to fix it. Gil's correct. You can't become a pilot in one day, but what I will say to you, 150, is that I will say that what you need to do is that you need to embrace the situation and you need to work on focusing on what can you do positive in your life and how to focus on those every single day and make consistent and intentional efforts in order for you not to be a mentally and effed up, insecure, no confidence, low self-esteem, socially awkward person. This is very on brand with what I was just talking about for earlier today and the other day, last couple of days. If you want to become a better man, it means to deduct all the BS that you're identifying with. You're identifying all this because you know that's what you usually identify with, right? But the best way to get out of that rut is that you got to say, I need to be a man, drive my cojones, and I need to make a decision today and make a consistent action. That's how you can fix it. You want to learn how to talk to people? Go out there and talk to someone and when you hesitate, even say hello. You're socially awkward, get some more experiences and have a conversation. Get into some places with hobbies. Get into some places where you have to meet people. Go to some bars, go to some networking events. Do that. If you got no confidence, find out why you're not confident. And if you know why you're not confident, find out where you can be confident. Find out where you've been lying yourself about why you're not confident. Because you're confident in being insecure and having low self-esteem. So which place do you really want to be confident in? And if you're insecure, find out, you got to realize that the weaknesses, there's a lot of strengths in the weaknesses that you have. And a lot of it can be a shift in perspective, right? Because there's some ways, some down the line, you don't believe in who you are or what you have, or you feel like what you have, you're not grateful for. You lack a lot of gratitude within yourself as well. So I'll say that. But that is how you fix it. You fix it by leaving it alone and focusing and shifting your perspective. That is how you fix it. You're overthinking constantly. You're overthinking because you don't trust yourself, as you stated here. A lack of trust comes with a lot of these things that you're saying, low self-esteem and everything. So now you got to ask yourself, where can I put myself to actually trust myself? How can I trust myself? When can I trust myself? In what places do I trust myself? Because thank you for that. Because you only trust yourself and to be negative. So now we got to find out where do you want to trust yourself at, you know? Subscribe to the channel, that too. What's good, J. Roy? How you feeling? Merry Christmas. How you doing? I see you. Thank you for the party blowers. I try, but can't be consistent. The problem is that you say I try. There's no such thing as trying. It's either you do or you don't. Because even if you say that you're doing something, but it's not working, then that's why it keeps feeling it's trying. Because whatever you're doing, you're not evolving that. Whatever the case, like you got to turn a certain tide. But can't be consistent. Keep on failing. I also don't know where to start, especially with my mental. Like I always feel like I'm not good enough. People would treat me like crap if I try to talk to them. Well, then there's a place in your mind where you probably grew up a certain way, or there's something, an experience, maybe your fear of being embarrassed, failure, whatever the case is in your mind and is stuck in there, and you're thinking to yourself that this is what everyone is going to see me like. But you got to realize it's not this. You said it to yourself. People won't treat you like crap if you try to talk to them. This is how you feel about yourself. So you're projecting that onto new people if they feel like they're going to treat you like shit. You see what I'm saying? It's so strong in your mind. That's what's going to happen. But like Gil was saying, to be honest, I think you should subscribe. But I'm here to assist as much as I can. But just I want you to know something. Although that I'm telling you what I'm telling you at this time, it is going to assist, and it's a seed that's going to get planted. But it's going to take time. Shout out to Seeds. Yes, Feliz Navidad, Seeds. How you doing? I feel like I'll make a fool out of myself. It's because you don't trust yourself. But like you say, you feel you're inconsistent. You keep on failing. Listen, the thing is that if you keep on failing, you're inconsistent. What are you inconsistent at? Like, I was just making this analogy earlier. If you're a insecure person wanting to become a confident person, the first thing most people think about is, or you could even in your shoes, right? 150. I need to look up videos, or I need to look up videos on how to be more charismatic, how to make better convos and stuff like that. That can help here and there. But what this really requires is reflection within yourself, sir. This requires reflection to say, okay, but what is that inconsistent thing? What is it that I'm not failing at? Your mental is based on there had to be an experience, there had to be a trigger, there had to be something where you're afraid of for you to keep identifying and reliving this same pattern. And once you identify that, you have to put a spotlight on it. And once you do that, you say, I see what this is, but I still have to walk through how I feel, even if I feel shaky, hesitant, or scared. Other than that, you have to walk yourself through the fire, my friend. It's the magical thing about this, what makes this magical and what makes this transformative and beautiful is doing the exact, it's taking the action. You have to execute something, but not having to that. It's not such a necessity that like I need to pressure myself. It's not just that. What it's really saying is that I need to execute in a way that is different from me executing that makes me to feel like I'm failing every single time. There's a reflection that needs to occur. You don't like being on stage? What do you mean, Seeds? Like improving myself. I try taking action. Things don't go my way. I feel like it's all worthless and shit. I can never improve. Again, you see, it's a lot of it is in your mind. Where a big thing that you're saying is how I feel. I try taking action. Things don't go my way. I feel it's all worthless. So the thing is, you could do. I'm not even talking about physical action, my friend. What's good, Angel? I'm not talking about physical action. I'm talking about a mental action. I'm talking about an emotional action, a reflective action, internal action. Get into the game, my friend. Welcome to this shit. It's not about doing something on a physical level. It is about making an action inside and here. Because if you can build yourself up materialistically and all these stuff, right? But if you can't build yourself within, or you can't even destroy what needs to be destroyed and left back, you will always feel this way. And maybe you might not even see it. To be honest, You need to be thankful and actually take a little easy on yourself right now, because at least you're having a conversation of this. At least you're speaking up about this. Most people don't. Most people are too afraid or too embarrassed. What we're just talking about, those who speak up, this is the equivalent to a student raising their hand and say, I need help with this, right? Can you help me with this? This is the equivalent to this. We were just speaking on this, right, guys? So with that being said, it's about taking the internal action, okay? And looking within. There needs to be a deep reflection within yourself. You see, that's where it's all really going to change, as within, so without. You see what I'm saying? But it would definitely do you a service to be a part of this. It's final. I'm going to go for it. Merrick, there we go, Angel. You have a great one, and I hope you return back again, and you let me know what goes on, all right? Keep coming back if you ever need assistance, Angel. You're good in my books. How do I start with my insecurity? I started watching your content. You make a lot of sense than most red pill people. I appreciate that. I'm not red pill, though. And I'm not saying that you're calling me that. I'm just letting it be known. Just all-star lifestyle, my own constellation, my own universe, own island, as you see. But how you start with your insecurity is to identify what you're insecure about. What is it what you're insecure about, right? You identify what I'm insecure about. What are the things you can change, and what are the things you can't? Let me give an example. Not too much. Things you can't change. You can't change your height. Things you can't change. You can't change what's in between your leg size, right? Because there's some men can be a bit insecure on that, right? It's about the things that you're insecure. Okay, things you can change. Your style. Things you can change. Your hygiene. Things you can change. The way you would talk to people. How you talk to yourself, most importantly. You can change those things, right? A big part of this is loving that part in yourself, though. Thank you for the hot cocoa. I appreciate that. So good. I appreciate you. Things you can't change is the conversation that you have within yourself. You can change the way you can exercise, your diet, and everything, right? You can change the focus in between the negativity and stuff like that. And here's the thing. I'm not going to even say that your negativity is going to go away, because it's not. That thing won't go away, because it's going to be there because you're so familiar with it. So when you try to change a tide and try to, you improve it. You just improve. I don't give attention to what this was. Okay, I see what this is. Challenge yourself within and be like, what would it look like if I went 7 days not focusing so much on my insecurities? Because insecurities really mean just there's a lack of self-love in those parts of who it is. So it's about identifying and feeling and not filling in the void, but filling in that void with your love for yourself. It's an acceptance. You got to accept it. See, that's the thing. It's not running away. It's not trying to cover it with makeup and all that type of stuff. Clothes, it could be whatever. It's about accepting and putting a spotlight on the dark parts that we try to cast away. To be a star is to shine unapologetically. As within, so without. Every part is shined upon. There is no dark spots. There's no dark sides. There is a dark spot to the star, though. You know what I mean? That is true. That is true, Gil. Yeah, the red pill content could be why you fucked up too in your head. It could be a lot of things, because to be honest, it could be some other shit. It could be whatever it is. Like, I feel like there's just a lot of about a lot of things that you're saying. I could tell there's a lot of pressure on yourself. There's like a lot of you beat yourself up a lot. I mean, as we can see, but there's like a lot of that going on. Facts. My looks, money. I don't know how to talk to people. Did you say pee as in like your things in between your legs, my dog? And the fact that I'm socially awkward and people have treated me like crap and abused me. You see, this one's okay with 150. You see what I'm saying? This is a lot based on from the past. But the thing is that, okay, our past can create our future and our present. Because if we hold on to okay, there's two ways of how this is going to happen, right? It could be potentially a bit more, but let's keep it simplified and let's keep it to two. You're holding a lot to the past, like I stated actually previously though. The more that you hold on to it, it can either shape you to become the same person that you're living every single day, or it can shape you to become somebody who says, this is who I was, this is who I never want to be again, and it's a goodbye to this person. It's a hey, I appreciate you. You have a good one. You shake hands with that. You let it go. That's the past can even push you forward, or it can keep you at the same position, feeling like you're failing. Listen, 150. I have content on how to talk to people. You should watch this video if you haven't already. It's let me look at my page. Matter of fact. It's how to unlock your it factor. That I think that will help you a lot. How to unlock your it factor. Because if people have treated you like crap and you take that with you, you identify with that. But then you gotta ask yourself this. You see, this deep reflection. Welcome to this shit. Welcome to the game. Welcome to the all-star lifestyle, let's say that. Are you somebody who is going to be worth and treated like crap and abused? Are you that person? Are you that? So if they treat you like crap and they abused you, is that who you are? Or is that what you allowed so much that you started to identify with it? So now you're lost, and I feel like I'm in split personalities. I want the best, but I've been treated this way. Two realities can't coincide together. This is why conflict always occurs. There is no such thing as having I'm this person, I'm that person. Two can't come together. It has to be, thank you for the high five. It has to be one all-star. Seeking our face into this world with forward thinking only, no hesitation, baby. Going to the top of the mountain just to get to another top of the mountain, as within, so without. There is no other. It's just simple-minded. It's literally just a fucking lane of just you. What's up, Alicia? How you doing? Yeah, I do beat myself up. You're all right. But I'm trying to get out this loop, but not be able to. First thing is first, 150. First thing is first. You got to let go of trying. Just quit saying trying. Quit saying trying. You can't, that vocabulary really is banned in here. But quit saying trying. The way to get out of see, you're not able to because you're not allowing yourself to. You're not wanting to see I'm telling you the possibilities. To be honest, take what I'm saying, listen to it, screen record this if you must. Listen to this, download this live if you need to with this section and cut it down. And what I'm saying is something you need to apply deeply. It's reflection, my friend. You need to question yourself. Okay, you say I allowed that. Okay, you allowed it. You allowed it, but is that who you are? But the thing is that you believe so much in what you allowed that you started to take on the identity of this is who I am. That's why you came into here with the saying that you're this, you're that, you're socially awkward, you're insecure, you have low self-esteem. You feel that way because of what you allowed in your life, and what the beautiful key is, because the key is to go backwards, meaning within. The key in this game right here, what I'm telling you is that you are making a decision every single day on what you choose to believe about yourself, my friend. They treated you that way, but guess what? You don't gotta be that anymore. By making effective decisions and saying, if I was treated like crap and abused, why did that happen to me? Oh, because I didn't speak up for myself. Oh, because I was people pleasing. I wanted to keep the peace. Oh, because I'm scared if I put boundaries, it's just gonna come with repercussions. Oh, I'm scared if, you see what I'm saying? If that happened, ask yourself, why did it happen? And then capitalize. And then Say, I'm going to choose this route. It may be scary. You may be shaky. You may be feeling like, man, what the, like, this is insane. It's scary to speak up for myself. It's scary to take initiative. It's scary to talk. It's scary to exude my personality. Maybe people thought I was too much, so I was trying to keep my personality in a box. There's no honor in hiding yourself. There's no honor in boxing yourself. Because the right people would love that and enjoy that. 100. $1,000%. $1,000%. But yeah, my friend, 150. To be honest, take that and apply it, bro. That was game for you. That was game for you. And if you got any more questions or anything, go watch my video after this live is done, and go watch How to Dominate 2026. How to become a man women crave in 2026. Get used to what I'm talking about. Because a lot of what this requires is reflection, introspecting on yourself. You gotta ask yourself these questions, man. We can't wish to be the same person, but do nothing different. I'm a difference maker because I make a difference in my life. Very simple. Very simple. But I think that might be the time for now, you guys. I want to say thank you guys for being here. This has been an incredible live. I love this shit. I definitely will go live again tomorrow. You know what I mean? At night, for sure. For sure. I'm gonna enjoy myself some time tonight. I was gifted some wine, so I might drink some wine or some shit. I might drink it tomorrow. I don't know. But you know, this has been incredible live though. So if you haven't already, for all the people who are watching, have been watching, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. All right. 1,000%. Thank you. I appreciate that. 1,000%. Well, you guys have a great one. Remember, to shine within is to shine without. Authenticity is the new sexy. Hey, and keep going. Let's keep winning. We out this motherfucking thing. Peace.